Good morning, it's Brenda. Welcome back. Today we're doing the hashtag CCT52 challenge for Caroline's Craftery. And it's week number 9, which is newspaper, ticket, key, dryer sheet, and a feather. So today I thought I was going to, well, I am going to alter one of these large playing cards. I've already sanded it. So if you're participating and you're doing it with me, then grab your prompts: newspaper, ticket, key, dryer sheet, and a feather. And let's get started. So I have that as a base, and then at Fort Edmonton Park, we went, and there was a building there that it was a news printing agency from way back when. I think it was from the 20s. And they had these massive newspapers. So I asked the girl if I could maybe have one, because there was this huge pile. And she goes, "Oh yes, you can take more than one." So I thanked her, and then I just took a couple. I mean, I didn't need a whole whack of them, but this is a piece of it. And so we're going to use that. And I just have a bunch of different tickets, and I have some dryer sheets, and I have a key. It's going to end up being a dangle, I think. And then I have these sweet little feathers. The ends of them are so cool. I'm not sure if you can pick that up, but they've got these beautiful little ends on them. But we'll try and incorporate those as well. So that's all done, and I just have some Mod Podge. And let me grab a little sponge. I'm gonna put it on with a sponge. I just have these little sponges from Superstore. They're the cheap brand. They're like, I think it's $2 for a bag of 100 or something like that. So I'm just going to, and this is just on here so that whatever you add to the card will stick. It just kind of has like a base to it. Probably way too much, but just make sure it's nice and covered. Just like that. And then I'm going to grab, maybe this one will work because it's smaller. There. We'll see if it works. It might not. So I'm just going to, you can't really, it's not like a paper that you can rub, because it's a material, right? The dryer sheet. So yesterday my heat tool conked out. I'm not sure if it's even working, but it's old. So how's everyone doing? Sorry, I didn't even ask you. I just jumped right in, of course. But hopefully you're all doing good, and you've had a good start to your week. It's Wednesday, so middle of the week. We've had some lovely weather. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we're gonna go with it. It'll of course take some time to dry, but I'm going to just plug along, and I'm going to attach everything on top, and then I don't know, maybe I can try a hair dryer or something. See if a hair dryer will work on drying it. I'll just set it aside while I trim up the book page, or my newspaper, not a book page. So I'm just gonna take pieces of it off, and I just have this little thing here to add things to, and I'm just going to do a little bit of inking. And of course the card curls because it's wet, but it'll all dry and then it'll go right into my journal that I'm doing. So, oops, grab my glue. I filled up the glue almost to the hilt, so I'm hoping that it'll be enough to work. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Maybe it doesn't want to work today. Maybe it's too full? I don't know. Is there such a thing as it being too full? Well, my goodness, it's not gonna work for me today. Terrible. That's okay. I'm gonna use my glue stick. Let's just do whatever works, right? Off on a roll already. Huh? There we go. Hopefully you guys have been able to get into your craft rooms and do some creative goodness. And this will help the dryer sheet to stay down as well, I'm pretty sure. There we go. I won't do anything to the back. I'll just leave the back as the card. But you could absolutely do both sides if you wanted. You could just put some coffee or tea-dyed paper on the one side to for a writing spot. It doesn't have to be I'm just going to help this corner. There we go. That corner, yep. The corners, I thought I got the stuff right to the corners, but all right, just leave it like that for a second. Not too bad so far. Just add a little bit of ink there. There we go. And I'd like to make a tuck spot or something with this, but I don't want to have that much, obviously. I want the numbers at the bottom here though. So I'm just going to take a bit of that off. I'm going to do that to all the edges, I think, just to give it that rough edge. Just like that. Go. That'll be a nice size pocket, I think. A little tuck spot for something. The feather is, at the moment, it's stumping me. But, or it could even be like a belly band. Or have a pocket this way, put the feather. Let's just see. Here I'm talking about it, but it's kind of close to it. These are the only feathers I have. So I'm just wondering if I could make a little, let's see here. Oh, here's a long one. They're quite poofy. So I just wonder if I could make a little cluster of them. I have a little one in here I'm trying to get there. They're just pretty. You don't have to have it right on. You could have a bit of it off if you want. Have it something like that. Hopefully you're seeing that. It's just kind of a little display of them there. And I can still put a pocket here, but I'm just going to make it a little smaller, which is fine. Can make the smallest of pockets in stuff, but that could be a pocket there. Yep, maybe like that. And then I'm going to have the key as a dangle. Yeah, let's do that. And I have to use my glue stick because that glue is not working. So I'm just going to run the glue stick down the edge of the paper. It'll work. There we go. I'm just gonna put it like that. It's like this secret pocket because you can't even tell that it's a pocket, which is real fun. And then we can just add another ticket in there, just like that. The other one can go in there too, but maybe I'll wait till it's dry. I just wanted to show you. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to glue down these little feathers. Just use my Mod Podge. It should act like a glue as well. And I'm just going to glue them at the bottom, not anywhere else for now. I mean, if I find that it's not holding well, then I'll just add a bit of glue under the tops or something. There we go. The dryer sheet absorbs the wetness. So, oh my goodness, that's cute. It's just going to take some time to dry, of course. But, and see, I didn't even trim off the dryer sheet yet. So that was pretty smart of me. All right. I'll just do that now while that's sitting. Could tear it, but now that I have stuff on it, it's probably not a good idea. Because everything would just kind of fall off. You could color the dryer sheet if you wanted. You know, you can do all of that. You don't have to leave it the color that it is. But I'm going to just ink around all the edges. Just move my feather so I can cut that edge, tear it, whichever. There we go. Oh, it all stuck to me. Yeah, so ideally it'll probably take, you know, well, it's going to take quite some time to dry. So I'll just end up putting it into my journal just to show you where it's going to go. And then once it's completely dry, then I can pop it in. So for the, I thought I had one of those tiny little hole punches, you know, with just a kind of a dot. I don't. This is a heart-shaped one. So I'm going to just pop it in the corner. Just right there. And that'll be for the eyelet and then for the key. Yeah, that piece does not want to stick down. But it's glue stick, right? My glue isn't working. And then that's our key. So I'm going to hang it off the side there. Dangles are really nice. There, so it has a nice key at the edge there. I didn't Kind of doing things backwards today. Yeah. So I'll probably have to add glue just to the, probably just to the tips. Every time I touch it, it comes off because the glue is, well, the Mod Podge is quite wet. So let me try something very carefully. Oh yeah, see, that sticks to it. Oops. Yeah, the glue stick works quite nicely. I should have done that in the first place, but hindsight, as they say, right? And that kind of holds it in place right there, so that's wonderful. This one's already trying to stick at the bottom there, so I'm not going to lift it too far. And then that can go right there. Oh, cute. Yep, I don't mind that at all. And then you've got your key sitting there. Hi, Brat. Brat, come for a visit. He's been meowing all morning. Made sure we got up early. There. That's better. And then this can go inside there. Just a couple extra tickets that I had. So there you go. What do you think of that? It looks really cute. And you don't have to stop there, of course. You can stamp on this. You can add birds. You can add butterflies. But these are our prompts. So we have the newspaper. We have ticket, key, dryer sheet is our background, and the feather is the little decoration that we have on the bottom. So there you go. Just not too bad for not knowing what I was going to do. But yeah, so hopefully you've been playing along and then you liked that. And this piece can go on here as well somewhere. And like I say, you don't have to have everything on the base of it. You can have things hanging off. So let me grab my journal in here. I'm discovering I may need to add another signature into here, which means taking the spine off, enlarging it, and then just adding in another signature to make more room, because it's getting quite full and we're only on week 9. So it is gonna be so chunky by the time we're done that it'll end up being like this, totally open, and I don't want that. So let's find a spot. I'm trying to spread everything out, but really, in the end, it won't matter because it's going to be so full. So there we are. So I'm going to pop it here. I might make a pocket or just use a, let me just grab, what am I going to grab? Paper clip. No paper clip at the moment, but I do have these clips. So I'm gonna just pop it on a clip. Let's see. There we go. So it'll hang in the journal like that, or down further, and you can also tuck more in there. And if you use a paper clip, or if you alter a paper clip, then on the other side, of course, you can add something as well. So that's what that'll look like. All right, so there we go. That's our CCT 52 challenge for Caroline's Craft Tree. And if you're just new and you haven't seen her yet, if you go onto Facebook to Caroline's Craft Tree, and you will find all the challenges there and last year's challenge as well, which you can do, that's no problem. if you're just, you're just starting out with it. And she's also here on YouTube, and I will put a link in the description box for her YouTube channel. All right. Thanks so much for being here with me today. Take care, you guys. God bless. Bye for now.